how many factors a farmer actually has to rely upon in order to have a good harvest. Now, when I pray over my food, I just shared this with some people up north. God is good, God is gracious. Thank you for the food I'm about to receive for the nourishment of my Christ. Amen. Let's eat. But what I heard in Mr. Johnson's prayer was gratitude for the sun, gratitude for the rain, gratitude for the soil, gratitude for the harvest, gratitude for no moth, mole, weevil, or whatever it is that kills a crop out here. There must have been a dozen or 24 unnamed factors that were evident in his spirit. And for me, I said to myself, that's a mighty different kind of prayer than the prayer I've been praying. In other words, those of us who push papers and pens and a lot of other things to make our living and pray to have a successful day, it's a little different than the factors that the average family farmer has to rely upon in their faith and in their prayer as they count on divine delivery. And that is, let's just call it part of the re-education of Jesse Jackson Jr.
And that gentleman, he missed a lot more, because we got to have technology,
that's right.
genetics,
and then,
equipment dealers. We pray for all the time.
And then if it all,
we pray for no breakdown.
Right. And then if it doesn't work, and if it's a bad season, that the government is actually there to provide some insurance or to make you whole in such a way as we can get to the next season. That is not something that most of us who pray in urban dwellings, save for, the old timers who reach back and grab some stuff that most of us young timers aren't really familiar with. But I don't want to dominate any of your time.
No, that's fine.
I appreciate you very much for having me.
Did you get to drive the combine?
Man, no. I think they wanted their equipment to survive the season.
Did they tell you what that combine's worth? You probably were in a $500,000 combine.
Yes,
so.
somewhere between 300 and 500,000.
By the time you get them all equipped, So.
And she said that there's even a, increasingly amongst family farmers, a process where you essentially share each other's equipment if necessary. That someone might, in fact, they'll come and harvest someone else's equipment, harvest their farm for them, and give them, per acre.
Custom farming, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Or some farmers, they trade. I got the planter, you got the combine. We'll switch back and forth. There's different ways of going about it.
Congressman, you'll see today that we're at the dependency of the weather, because our plan today was to take you out, let you combine corn. We've had some rain this week with the fields, we can't bog the fields. So you can see even today that we're dependent on weather.
Well, here's my commitment. I definitely would like to drive a combine. So, depending upon which you can extend me another invitation, I'd love to come do that.
Glenn, you have 2 of them, and I've always wanted to see a demolition derby with combines. I believe they did that in the movie Footloose, and they're just remaking it in the spirit of the movie.
Right. He's got a spare.
If you, like Tom was saying, it's awful greasy and smeary out there, more than welcome before the season's over to come back.
I promise you I will. I promise you will. That's not a problem at all. I look forward to it very much so. Very much so.
You got like a bat phone? You got a certain number to call you?
Yeah, I'll make sure you have that as well. That's not a problem. I see my bat belt has become.
Your buckle on.
It's my utility belt. There was a time when I had 3 cell phones on, so it actually became a utility belt. My son also has a belt that has a bat buckle, so he's Batman. I'm Batman. He's Robin. And so that's kind of
for now.
When I put it on in the morning, it gives me something to think about him about while he's far away.
So you mentioned you just got one son?
I have a son who's 8, and I have a daughter who's 11.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't they like to ride in a combine?
Absolutely they would. Absolutely they would. I think as close as they've ever come to it is downstairs at the Museum of Science and Industry, where they have a serious exhibition dedicated to the American farmer.
It's a good one.
That's where they got the combine cab, and you can get in there and pretend you're driving it?
That and the sides glass, so you can see all the workings of the mechanics.
Oh, okay.
At Lincoln Park Farm in the zoo, we've got a John Deere tractor. The kids can climb into the cab, but you can't see the mechanics. They must have built the barn around the tractor, because there's no door in the barn that you could get the tractor through. But,
Okay.
So I'm at your liberty. Yes, ma'am.
Congressman, I'm Marianne Deutsch. Some of the